Welcome to Armor Vehicles History. I am your host, Antonio. And on today's video, we're taking a cruise around Portuguese military history. Portuguese armored military history, to be precise. So this trip around history takes us around 2023 and 2024. So the story is every year I usually go back home to Portugal from family visit and a bit of summer and uh, and a bit of museums and old friends to, to to talk to old friends and visit a few of the restorations going on. So at around July 2023, I got an invitation to visit one of the ongoing restoration projects, being one unknown army tank, an M-47 Patton. So the restoration workshop was located at Santa Margarida. Santa Margarida is one of the biggest Portuguese military bases around the country, and not just important because of its size, but because of was actually located on the premises, which is the mechanized brigade. The mechanized brigade, the Portuguese mechanized brigade, has in its possession a few of the more recent and the most oldest as ones tanks on the premises. So it's where the German Leopards are based. The M113s are based, many of them, a few hundreds maybe, around located in Santa Margarida, and of course the famous Leopards. So the restoration workshop, is also located at the Santa Margarida military base. And so when I got there, this is me, just a few meters before the base, the main entrance from the base, and one of the previously restored vehicles is on a stand, on a cement stand, just a few hundred meters before the entrance of the base. This is me, by the way. So the second photo is a little blurry, and I apologize, but it does show one of the escape hatches from the underneath of the tank. You can see the fire extinguishers. This is one of the escape hatches, just on the left side of the driver's position. So we're looking underneath the tank from the left side. So one of the workshops, the main workshop, of course. As you can see, at the time, this is still 2023. The motor bay, engine bay, is still empty. So the crew was still cleaning up and painting the engine bay. Still cleaning, painting, and harnessing all the wires and cables necessary for the later engine installation, which takes quite a lot of time, as the engine itself was still not ready also. So you can see the turret tank, you can see the main tank body, and a little bit of the workshop. So this is I took this photo way inside the workshop, basically on the extreme side of the workshop, and you can see a little bit to the right side. You can see the Continental engine, still stripped, still being prepared and repaired, and the tank on the left side, and see some of the crew elements working on cables and cleaning and preparing a lot of the stuff. So this is the main workshop where the tank is located. So a side view of the M-47 Portuguese tank. So a front view of the M-47 Portuguese tank, and you can see somewhere around here this this white piece. That's actually one of the fuel tanks from the M-47. There were two of them. One is on the left side, and the right one is the biggest one. The main view of the tank and the workshop. Though this is me, by the way, again, with the tank on the background and the dark workshop on the background as well. So on the workshop there was a balcony that allowed for an ample view of the tank itself, and you can see the turret is facing inwards to the back of the workshop, and the two hatches are open. So right side is the driver hatch, and the escape hatch is located on the left side, under here on the left side. So one of the photos I took from the inside of the tank. Still the main operating area. You can see the rotations, RPM, mileage, miles per hour. The main control area from within the side of the tank. So this was still pretty dirty, by the way, at the time. So just another photo. This one I took with a flash. Does allow for a bit more of the details to be seen, but still the tank was pretty dark inside, not easy to photograph, and very cramped as well. So the movements to take a photo were not easy to do so. So another photo taken from the top of the tower, which is where you can see the breech of the cannon and one of the periscopes. A side view of the tank with the tracks and the road wheels can be seen as well. So this section of the photos, these were from my latest visit in 2024. So the tank was still not ready, and I have no idea if the time of this recording it is, but at the time I took these photos it was still not. So the tank itself had been through a few parades and to a few shows, was still not in work condition, still not in running condition, but it was just an outside preparation job done. So you can see cannon turret control, 50 cal 9mm control. This is pretty interesting, and this is I took this from the inside. You can see the breech of the cannon, a few of the details as well. Very rusty, very dirty still on the inside. Another view from the commander's position and the loader's position, a little bit on to the left side on the breech of the cannon. So another photo from the inside, a bit more ample. You can see a little more, a few more details. Commander side and the cannon's breech position from the loader's position. So still inside of the turret, you can see is a little lamp to bring light to the interior, which is very dark, by the way. We can see a little bit of rust, rusty screws. So it still needed quite a lot of work, not just from the outside, but from the inside also. From on top of the tower. Again, from the top of the tower, you can see the two hatches, and one of the periscopes can easily be seen on this photograph as well. So the work is splendid, by the way. So it is a very meticulous and precise work being done. So that is why it takes quite a long time for a project of this magnitude to be finished. So again, this is a workshop. You can see the engine bay still empty. The engine is in the back, Continental engine, which at the time was far more prepared than my first visit. Again, from top of the turret. And again, of course, I took a little peek on the inside as well from the driver's position, which I believe was pretty much the same from the first visit. Very, very cramped and complicated to move inside. So not easy to take photographs. That is me taking a peek from the driver's position. And again, the crew assembling a few parts on the turret and the cannon as well. Um, you can see a frontal outside vision from the tank, a little bit from the workshop, which the paint at this time was already exteriorly painted, looking really really nice, by the way, in 2024. So this is the last photograph I took on my second visit. So it was looking great on the outside. The tracks were still dirty as it had been pulled on a trailer. It had been through a few parades as well, but still not in working condition. Um, it's getting there. It's getting there. It is a very hard and meticulous work being done. So that is why it takes quite a long time for a project like this to be finished. These people are great. These people do an excellent job with very very scarce resources. Money is not a lot. They have to salvage parts. They have to find parts from another older vehicles. They have to outsource parts from other countries that still have a few. So this is not work. This is not easy, and not an easy work. So I hope you've enjoyed. Please subscribe, give a like button, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.